Well, I'd like to start the discussion with something positive today. So takeaway on the positive side, more money for higher education, more money for K through 12, more money for Department of Corrections, another class for conservation officers, and additional 2 classes, I believe, for state police. That's the positive part of what we saw today. But I took some notes on some of the things that give me a great pause. First of all, just know that everything is not rosy around here when there is a conversation like I heard today in the budget address saying that there will be some negotiation going forward on the progressive income tax. I suspect that it may be the same kind of negotiation that happened when we saw the $15 an hour minimum wage go into effect, and that was 0 Republicans sitting at the table. So if things continue in the direction that we've seen so far, we know that there will not be any Republicans sitting at the table to try to negotiate, even if we would agree on a progressive income tax, which, by the way, we still have not seen any brackets, and we all know that this isn't really just increasing taxes for those who are in the economically best position in the state. It's for middle and low class, lower income brackets as well. So the takeaway from a really troublesome point of view right now is this budget is full of more taxes, more spending, more fees, pension holidays. In fact, we're about to pay off a bond that will give us about $800 million in additional revenue because we won't be paying that bond payment any longer. And instead of putting that into pensions, that's actually going to go into general revenue. And there's another plan here to borrow again and to extend the ramp on pensions for another 7 years. So instead of fixing our pension problems, we're just going to stretch it out another 7 years, which goes to our children and our grandchildren having to pay this. And oh yes, in the speech today was also more rhetoric about additional gun grabs down the road. So a little bit of good news at the beginning, but mostly this budget address, although there were a lot of smiles and some applause from both sides of the aisle, it's not a good day here in Illinois going forward. We're going to have to fight really hard. I look forward to working for you and expect to hear from all of you on what your thoughts are.